In this video, we're going to explain everything you need to know about instructor-led training and how it can enhance your organization's learning program. Hi, I'm Maria Pappas, Instructional Designer at Roundtable Learning. Are you looking for ways to engage your employees during the training process? At Roundtable, we have the resources you need to guide you towards the right learning solution. Today, I'll be talking about what instructor-led training is, the different types, and how it can be used for your organization. So instructor-led training is essentially when there's a facilitator or an instructor leading a group of people, whether it's in a classroom or a learning center or virtual. So there are multiple ways instructor-led training can be held. A one-to-one ILT or one-to-one instructor-led training is when there's one facilitator and one learner. That could a lot of times be more like a peer-to-peer learning situation where it's on-the-job training, they're working together, working through whether it's problem solving or technical things. Either of those could be a one-to-one. A small group ILT is when there's, again, one facilitator and multiple people within the classroom. And again, whether that's through a virtual session or actually in a classroom setting altogether. So a lecture ILT is something, if you think about like when in college where they have the big lecture halls and there's lots and lots of participants, lots of learners, and there's typically just one facilitator up front and they're just lecturing. So workshop ILT is more hands-on. So in that particular case, you might be going to learn about a software, or you may have heard the term bring your own device. So you're bringing something and you're going to walk away from there learning how to actually physically do something. It's more active. Instead of just listening to somebody talk the whole time, you're going to be working, possibly even walking out with a project. So what makes a good instructor? A good instructor is really a facilitator, because when you're instructing, you're facilitating learning, it's not about you, it's about the learners, it's about the participants. So in that case, you want to be the guide on the side, not necessarily the sage on the stage. Work with those learners. It's really being able to communicate and asking those right questions to get the conversation going so that the participants can learn from each other and work together and then get to those goals or those learning objectives at the end of the day. You have to be open to feedback. You want to take that information when they give you that feedback and apply it. So you constantly be improving. After each session, look at what happened, what went well, what didn't go so well, and take that and apply it for the next one. And even during the session, if you see something's not going well, you have to have the ability to be flexible so that, again, you can get to the end result, which is getting those learning objectives covered. A good time to use instructor-led training is for soft skills. It really allows for that in-person practice. If the facilitator did their job right, you're in a safe environment. So you have the opportunity to make those mistakes when it's still safe to make those mistakes, and then get that valuable feedback, whether it be from your peers or the facilitator. ILT is great for technical training as well. So if you think about fixing a machine, some sort of device that's broken, now you have the facilitator right there. So if you have a question, you can ask that question. And again, it goes back to the safe environment. You're in this safe environment. So what happens if you do it wrong? You get the feedback from the facilitator, whereas this could have a much greater impact if you were on a production floor and you didn't know how to correct whatever the issue was. So in terms of ILT, Roundtable can offer pretty much everything involved with it. We would take the time to really learn your culture, learn all the things that we would need to in order to make sure that it's seamless. We essentially see ourselves as an extension of your team. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to check out our article on traditional versus digital learning. The link is in the description below. As always, leave a like if you like this video, comment if you have any questions, and subscribe to the Training and Development channel for more videos on all things learning solutions.